Welcome back to the Daily Taoist with Will S. We are talking about the Tao Te Ching and how to get into spirit and alignment with the way. Today I'll be talking about verse 28. The Tao De Ching was written around 2,500 years ago by a man named Lao-Tzu. It is one of the oldest texts in existence and certainly one of the wisest. Its wisdom is timeless, and its message is as relevant and important now as it was back then, if not more so. It is vital that we learn to come back into alignment, balance with the natural world, to live in a more harmonious and selfless way, and the Tao Te Ching beautifully instructs us in bringing ourselves and our lives into alignment with the Tao. Verse 28. Know the masculine, but keep to the feminine. Receive the world in your arms. Be a valley under heaven. If you do, the Tao will never leave you, and you will become as a little child. Know the white, but keep to the black. Be a model for the world. If you are a model for the world, the Tao within you will strengthen, and you will return whole to the infinite. Know the personal, but keep to the impersonal. Accept the world as it is. If you embrace the world with compassion, then you will live a life of abundant virtue. The world is formed from the void, like utensils from a block of wood. The master knows the utensils, but keeps to the block because of its limitless possibilities. When the unformed is formed into objects, its original qualities are lost. If you preserve your original qualities, you can use all things. Since recorded history began, our culture has been rooted in a very masculine principle. It has been about action, achievement, conquest, and dominance, also known as the Yang. Lao-Tzu tells us to know the masculine, but keep to the feminine, the qualities of which include nurturing, compassion, wisdom, and acceptance. These are qualities that are greatly needed in the world, more so now than ever. Lao-Tzu urges us to know the world and its myriad forms, but to keep to the formless. When we are focused exclusively on objects and forget the source of the objects, such as the uncarved wood from which the utensils are crafted, we lose touch with our source, and the result is invariably suffering for ourselves and others. If we not only accept the world as it is, but embrace it with compassion and open arms, then we will never lose connection with our source and live a life of abundant virtue. Only then can we truly be the change we want to see in the world. Compliments for the essay go to Rory at dailytaoblogspot.com. This is an interesting verse. My more modern interpretation would say, maybe we need to start looking at things from a more holistic and perhaps a more truthful perspective. So see things as they are, not as you'd like them to be. So maybe more of a red pill gaze. I really like how it keeps talking about the duality of all things, right? There is neither white nor black. They are both together. There's neither feminine nor masculine. There is masculine and feminine. They are two halves of the same coin, if you will. And it talks about how you will strengthen yourself if you return whole to the infinite, right? Know the personal, to keep to the impersonal, accept the world as it is. See, that's a very red pill way of looking at things, right? It's accepting the world as it is, right? If you continue to be asleep and follow the herd mentality, it's just like the lemmings in that Disney documentary. Are you going to keep following the lemmings that jump off the cliff to their death, or are you going to be the rogue, the one that wakes up and goes back the other way? Because just because everybody else is doing it doesn't mean it's the greatest idea in the world. And then, remembering, just embracing the world with compassion and living a life of abundant virtue, right? The thing that people don't seem to understand is that in a truly virtuous world, there would be no need for laws, right? Laws are put in place for people who don't have virtue and aren't already into alignment with the spirit and the way, right? It's important to recognize that, yes, we have a base nature, but also if we were acting virtuously, all of these human constructions, laws, that sort of thing wouldn't be necessary to govern the world, right? We would just live from a place of virtue. And when you do that and you embrace the world with compassion, then you truly are living from the Tao, right? Okay, guys, thanks for listening. If you'd like to learn more, please check out www.thedailytaoist.com. Check us out on all platforms at The Daily Taoist. This has been Will S. Thank you. Have yourself a great and prosperous day. Namaste. Cheers.